Here's why I think we've reached a point where funnels are dying. They're not dead, but they're definitely things are shifting. Marketing always shifts. So, hi, I'm Craig. I've been, making money online since like the early 2000s, late 1990s. And yeah, so I'm here today. I want to talk about sales funnels and kind of where I think things are going and a new way to kind of, replace the funnel that's just a lot better. So, here we're looking at kind of the current, sales funnel. Excuse me. So this works still. Obviously, people are making a lot of money doing this kind of sales funnel. So, I'll just walk through this. It's pretty simple. We have some sort of, traffic generation mechanism on the side here. So paid ads, content, it could be blogs or whatever kind of content, and then social media. All of these things are intended to, find prospects and people to kind of move into your ecosystem, right? Into your domain. And so a lot of times what we've been doing with the traditional sales funnels is, people hit a landing page and we give them some sort of value, some sort of lead magnet, an offer for their email address. Once we get that email, then we can nurture them, through a whole bunch of email sequences. They're on your list now, which again is still super important. Email is not dead. It's still a very powerful medium for, keeping it tabs and keeping in touch with your customers. But this linear kind of funnel never seems to work the way we all think. People don't just kind of, come from a paid ad and go through and buy all the time. That does happen, but that's generally not what happens. A lot of times people are distracted and they're busy and they just don't have time. So they're still on TikTok, and they've subscribed and they're not jumping through all the email hoops you put there. So people are coming back a lot, and then you're directing them, to different offers, outside here. You can even do a bit of affiliate marketing here where you're emailing them, complimentary products. So this old kind of, current sales funnel method still works, but there's a whole new way of doing this. And so, the problems with this a lot of times is, a lot of this is hard to set up, and then people forget about you. They're not, they're still out here on social media and out in these areas where they kind of hang out, where you pulled them out of, and you're trying to get them engaged in your ecosystem. So this is good, but it's slow, it takes a long time, and it's not linear as it's usually drawn here on the page. So things take a lot longer, so again, there's a new way. So I'm going to share with you that new way. So this new way is more where you put community at the core. So a lot of times you're still, you're looking on these audience platforms where you're trying to, interact with your audience here. But the new thing we're doing here is we're actually creating a community. So we do this on the Skool platform. And so it's very powerful because, you're still sending people here, into this community. You can use a free community. It's private still, but you have all kinds of valuable training in here and exclusive content where you can use these as lead magnets to, encourage your audience to become part of your community. And so again, a lot of mystique by having a private community. People come in here. You can do one-on-one onboarding calls. So as people come into your community, you get to vet who they are. You do get their email address and you understand their core problem. What are they struggling with and why are they here and what are they trying to get out of this? And so getting into an onboarding call for those that are, warm and really want to engage. This is a chance to learn more, build relationship with your community and, encourage community discussions and encourage, the free training that's available to them. And so this little ecosystem, is different than the funnel world. There's still email that's involved when you create discussions. You can send out emails to your community. But the idea here is that, you're bringing people into your ecosystem and now they're in there. And so you can use all the tools in the free community like you would on a Facebook group kind of concept as well. But this is more of a walled garden. And so community discussions are very relevant to, the goals and all the things that these people inside your community are sharing in terms of what they're trying to do. So this really works well to just, build that warm community of people. In here, you can also, do low ticket sales using affiliate marketing, products that support, the goal of of the people in your community. There's all sorts of things you can upsell to them using these community discussions. Now, these are all available to everybody in your community. But again, you got to be part of the community. And again, free community, because this here is used as kind of your warm leads system. So once people are in here, you have a chance to DM them. These communities or school groups have all kinds of messaging inside the same platform. The discussions are in there. There's calendars. There's even gamification to really engage people in the community and help them continue to be there, be present, and work on their goals. So again, the new way, a little bit different, but way more community centered, way more supportive, because it's not just you that is the attractive character. That's definitely part of it. But then you have a community of people that come in and nurture the community, bring more questions, bring more challenges, which helps you really create good exclusive content, but then also create paid content. And so the next phase of this, as you build up a good free group, you then move on to a paid private group. So this now becomes the secret walled garden where people actually have to pay to come in here. So same structure. So people that ascend from the other free group into the paid group, you're still using the same tools. They're comfortable with discussion boards. They're comfortable with the paid training videos in the classroom that all these groups have. And then you have your exclusive content. And then people in here are already paying. These are people that are action takers, are really getting value out of what you're doing. And this is where you also offer, done with you services and done for you services. So more your high ticket, gets into here. This is more focused, and this is where really your customers are hanging out. So even as customers, you're part of a community. You can engage with other people that are paying, to be a part of this community, other action takers, other entrepreneurs, or other people that are, really serious about what your community is delivering. So this is what's changing. This is why I think funnels are starting to fade and aren't the best way, to build, an online business. This is a lot more sustainable. And a lot of it is facilitated with one simple platform, which is the Skool platform, which is awesome. It's a great tool, and you definitely got to check it out. So if you've been using funnels the traditional way and are frustrated with all the ways this gets complex and hard to build, I really suggest you take a look at building out a community, and this is the best way. So if you need some help with this, you can join our community. We help kind of people figure this stuff out and implement this particular thing. Again, I've got my own free community that you can join. The links are down below. If you found some value in this, please like it, share it. If you have questions, please comment below. And if you really want to get into this, you can join my Skool group. There's a link down below. And if you want to start your own school, there's also a link down below. You can get a free 14-day trial for it. So I hope this has been valuable. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if this helped you, and look forward to seeing you on the next video.